This is Roger from Showbiz Software. I'm going to show you the differences between the union and non-union time cards. If you look in the upper top left corner, you'll see that there is an option where you can actually click from non-union, wide production view, which is also union, and regular union. Now, what the differences between the three are, so you know, are things that are particular to a non-union show or a union show. For example, for a non-union show, I have a very simple overtime schedule. I can click on, say for example, California State and automatically calculate California State. However, if I want union, there's a few extra things that I'm going to need. For example, I need things like, in the union, I've got a whole lot more unions I can actually choose from, or I can make my own. Or perhaps I need an OCC code. I'll put the OCC code in there. Work zone, we can actually put in studio, distant, location, report to, bus to, those things like that. Overtime schedules are more complex in the union. So for example, when I click on OT schedules and say, for example, I want to find, say, 600 and get it, now I can actually go and I can find a particular overtime schedule that's applicable for me. And you'll notice it's more complex than the non-union one. Other things that we have below that are in the MPVs. Meal penalties are a lot more complex for a union person. You can call things like NDBs, grace, last man in if you're in New York, things like that. No night premium, for example, if you don't need to have a night premium. Things like forced calls are also thrown in the program as well, in the union section as well. Meal money, if you go down a little bit further, meal money, production fees, extended days. We have those for the particular unions, either DGA or Teamsters. And also night premiums. Night premiums are particular to a union only as well. So you can choose these particular options if you are dealing with a union person. And again, the differences between the three, non-union will not have these functions. Union wide production, which is a union function, has a lot of these same things. The main difference between that is the episode is a little bit wider to be able to accommodate people usually who are doing animation. So they can add that if they need that. And then there's of course union, which is basically the same, except for the production episode is not quite as wide, but it is again a union view. And those are the differences. Thank you.